Good morning everyone. I'm Rexel J. Alido from BSBA2, major in marketing. What benefits result from enhancing brand equity? As previously noted, one major byproduct of effort to increase a brand equity is that consumer brand loyalty might also increase. Indeed, long-term growth and probability are largely dependent on reinforcing brand loyalty. The following quote from two respected marketing practitioners sum up the nature and importance of brand loyalty. This is the first quote. While marketers have long viewed brands as asset, the real asset is a brand loyalty. A brand is not an asset. Brand loyalty is the asset. Without the loyalty of its customer, a brand is merely a trademark, an ownable, identifiable symbol with little value. With the loyalty of its customer, a brand is more than a trademark. A trademark identifies a product, a service, and a corporation. A brand identifies a promise. A strong brand is a trustworthy, relevant, and distinctive promise. It is more than a trademark. It is a trustmark of enormous value. Creating and increasing brand loyalty result in corresponding increase in the value of trustmark. Research has shown that when firms communicate unique and positive message via advertising, personal selling, promotion, events, and other means, they are able to differentiate their hands effectively from competitive offerings and insulate themselves from future price competition. Marketing communication plays an essential role in creating positive brand equity and building strong brand loyalty. However, this is not always accomplished with traditional advertising or other conventional forms of marketing communication. For example, Starbucks, the virtual icon for upscale coffee, does very little advertising, yet this brand has a cult-like following. Nevertheless, Starbucks chairman voiced concern that efforts to grow sales and profits, introducing breakfast items in some stores and replacing conventional espresso makers with automatic machine may have damaged Starbucks' reputation for providing a unique consumption experience. An ex-CEO and chairman of PepsiCo provides us with fitting section conclusion in the following implicit description of the importance of that company efforts to build the equity of its brand. In my mind, the best thing a person can say about a brand is that it's their favorite. That implies something more than simply they like the package or the taste. It means they like the whole thing, the company, the image, the value, the quality, and on and on. So as we think about the measurement of our business, if we're only looking at this year's bottom line and profits, we're missing the picture. We should be looking at the market share, but also at where we stand vis-a-vis our competitors in terms of consumer awareness and regards for our brands. You always know where you stand in the profits and loss statement because you see it every month. But what you need to know with almost the same sense of immediacy is where you stand with consumers and your customers. The world's perception of America. A British market research firm has developed a Nation Brand Index or NBI as a barometer of a global opinion towards a large number of countries around the globe. Each business quarter, the NBI research polled over 25,000 people around the world on their perception over 35 countries. Survey respondents are asked questions about each country in 6 areas. Number 1, export. Their level of satisfaction with products and service produced in that country. Number 2, people. Their thoughts and feelings about the people in the country based on questions such as how much would you like to have close friends from other country. Number 3, governance. Their perception of whether the country can be trusted to make responsible decisions and to uphold international peace and security. Number 4, tourism. Their perception of a country's natural beauty and historical heritage and the likelihood of visiting the country if money were no obstacle. Number 5, culture and heritage. Their perception of a country, culture, heritage, and feelings about its contemporary culture such as music, arts, literature, sporting excellence, and film quality. Number 6. Immigration and investment. Their willingness to live and work in a country for an extended period and their perception of whether the country would be a good place to pursue further education. A country's image, like any brand image, is not immutable but can be changed by the action of its leader and its people. As noted previously, it is important as a matter of international relation and economics that a country have a positive image. Each of us has a role to play in this regard by the people we choose to lead us and by the behavior we display when traveling abroad. Characteristic of world-class brand. Some brands have such exceptional brand equity that they deserve the label world class. The well-known Equity Trend Survey by the market research firm Harris Interactive is conducted biannually and include responses from more than 25,000 consumers who collectively, not individually, rate over 1,000 brands across 39 categories. Each respondent evaluates each of 80 brands in terms of whether he or she familiar with the brands, how good the brand's quality is, and whether he or she would consider purchasing the brand. These three scores then are combined to form brand equity score for each brand with theoretical range from 0 to 100. In this table, 2.2 show top 10 world-class brand overall among more than 1,000 total brands including in Equitrends Spring 2009 survey. Also, in this table, we can see the name of the brand, the rank, and the equity score of the brand. For example, in the rank number 1, the brand name is M&M's Plain Chocolate Candies, and it has 79.5 equity score. The Equitrends survey in table 2.2 reveals the 10 brands with the overall highest equity. Many of these brands regularly appear in Equitrends top 10 rankings. These brands possess higher brand equity because they are well known and possess a strong and favorable association in consumer memories. In this table 2.3 show Interbrands Top 20 Global Brands 2010. Also, in this table, we can see the rank of the brand name, the country origin, and the value of the brands. Another brand ranking analysis is undertaken annually by Interbrand, which rank the 100 top global brands. Its brand ranking method is based on calculating the percentage of a company revenue that can be credited to a brand, the strength of a brand in terms of influencing customer demands at the point of purchase, and the ability of the brand to secure continued customer demand as a result of a brand loyalty and purchase likelihood. Only those brands that provide public financial data, or thus excluding private companies, and that secure at least one-third of their revenues from international operation are potential candidates for inclusion in Interbrand ranking of the best global brands. This latter factor accounts for why some of the brands included in Table 2.2, which consists entirely of American brands, are not also included in Interbrand's top 20 list. Table 2.3 lists the top 20 best brands based on Interbrand's analysis in one recent year. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. Thank you and God bless.